was almost an ad for the adventures of Chino and Homeboy. You were gonna skip it, but it's already over. Kind of like your attention span.
Okay.
You can finish up your last thoughts about the Sweeney thing if you have
No,
one.
that's it. Like, okay, titties. Why is that a big deal? I can go to
Oh.
Pornhub and see some fucking titties.
I'm just saying. It's a nice set of titties. That's in the movie Immaculate. She got naked and they nice titties, and she had some nice ass. From what I saw.
All right.
But I think she gotten more slender, so the booty ain't there too much.
Yeah, well, see, you said the exact thing to turn me off. So.
Yeah. No. So me and my coworkers had a kind of a secret hangout because certain people weren't invited on purpose. So
wait, is this your way of saying? Is this your way of coming out?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No. So we have our I guess this week was employee appreciation week. So your bosses usually buy you food and stuff like that and have a little party. So we got a room at a library and ordered some Juan Pollo that tastes like what El Pollo Loco used to taste like. And we have a little get together and go over stuff, but in a chill environment, and we get to kick it and take the rest of the day off. So I found a club or bar that I used to go to in downtown LA pre-pandemic, and we scheduled to go there. But the girl who wanted to have this happy hour, she was like, we don't want one particular person to go. So everything was arranged in secret. So it was like 15 of us. So we went to the bar. We had a good time. Near the end of the night, the girl who organized it was like, oh, I want a bar hop. Let's go to this bar across the street. And I really don't get that. I'm like, we're in comfortable seating. We're outdoors. It's breezy. They got good drinks here. They got good servers. There's no reason for us to leave. We can just stay here and drink some more. But the ladies want to leave. So we went across the street to a place called Tony's. Now, I've been at Tony's, and it's more of a dive bar, and where a lot of people who smoke weed and smoke cigarettes usually hang out and fill the fucking air. So I wasn't pleased to go there. But once we got there, they expanded their back area to have 6 pool tables and a ping pong table and shit, and a lot more seating. So it was actually a chill environment, and not too many people were smoking. But at the end of the night, when I was leaving, well, even before I was leaving, I went to go buy pizza next door, and I saw pods of dudes hanging out and talking. So it didn't put my antenna up.
Register.
But I did hear something, and I was like, that was odd. But then I didn't hear the full statement.
It was a blip in your gaydar.
Yeah. So I just ignored it or whatever. But by the time we end up leaving, it was me, another dude, one girl, and her husband. So we were all leaving, and that's when it was like I took a scan of the room, and the guys who I made eye contact with, usually you make eye contact, you say what's up, but they were giving me the eat you down eyes. Are you down, nigga? I don't mind the bear in my life. You can eat my porridge. And I was like, oh shit. And then I just start computing everything in my brain. I was like, two girls were playing pool the whole time, and one looked like she had a little veil on, like she had just gotten married, but they were together and they left together. And then while I was sitting eating my pizza, 2 girls came and sat, at the bench next to us, and then they got up and left. And then every guy in here is not with any girl. They're all with, all the sexes are amongst themselves. And only saw one girl there when I was leaving who I made eye contact with because she was thick as fuck. And she kind of gave me a smile, but she was on a date with a dude. When I finished leaving, where she was sitting is now 2 girls on a date that are clearly together, and I stepped outside and I'm like, is this place gay now? or is this a gay night here or something? You know?
Yeah.
Because the security guard is looking at me funny too. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I think this place is gay, and we ain't even know it. You know, it felt like Usual Suspects in Kaiser Soze. You know what I'm saying? It was just looking around the room, like, oh no, what the fuck? It's all adding up now. You know? But yeah, but it was still a good night. Had some good drinks. Made some new friends and shit. You know, new Filipino friends. I told you them niggas love me.
So
Like
you mean what you're saying is you Kaiser Soze yourself?
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but my Filipino coworker, who I was already kind of cool with, I got to hang out with her husband finally, and me and him are cool, and gave me some stock tips. And so this morning I was like, hey, I think I was too drunk and I wrote those stocks down wrong. Can you ask him what they were? And she just hit me with his phone number, like, oh, you could just call him yourself, you know. So
yeah,
and he's already getting her to give me some kind of pork dish. Because there's a place near my house that sells it that they go to, but they say the one by their house is better. So he's making her bring it to me next week on the one day a week we're in the same office together. So he's like, yeah, you gonna make sure you get Trey that shit.
Hold up. Do you remember you don't remember the name of the dish?
It's something with a P. It's kind of like pork belly or some kind of crispy pork.
Crispy pata?
Probably.
Okay. Just a crispy like leg.
Yeah, but the place close to my house is blowing up because they had a viral food review on Instagram. So now it's like a line there, so I'm not going until the heat dies down. So he's like, "No, we got you. Just put it back in the oven for a few minutes so it'll crisp back up, and you're all good."
Nice. That's dope.
So that's my story. Where's your personal anecdote, homeboy?
For our Filipino food?
No, for the week.
For the culture.
What do you mean?
He had his question because of what happened to him this week in his feed. I have my gay weekly experience. What interesting factoid went on with you this week?
Nothing.
That's a lie. Did you not leave the house? You didn't leave the house this week? You didn't go nowhere?
I did do I did a couple of open mics.
Okay, see?
But that's not unusual. That's normal. That's normal shit.
But I'm sure you didn't have no interesting
there's no personal
interactions
anecdote
with anybody while you were there.
Tell us about the jokes. Don't tell us the joke, but tell us about the jokes.
You didn't do no crowd work? You make fun of people?
I do not do crowd work.
You should.
No.
Look how much fun I had doing crowd work with you in high school.
I am not a Matt Rife hack.
This motherfucker really did.
You go get on stage and do crowd work then. If you're so good at it, you do it.
I think I'd be great at crowd work.
Truly inspired, you know. You inspired.
That sounds like excuses.
No, you were my special. If you're in the audience, I'll go. I can do a whole hour if you're in the audience.
Nah, I'm not gonna be the butt of your joke the entire fucking night.
Look, you can't do one night after doing like 2 or 3 years.
No.
This should be a breeze.
I've had enough.
Enough? Military men don't get enough.
I've had enough. That's why I'm not in the military anymore.
No, that's facts, man.
You always in the military, okay?
I got the mindset.
They can't take that away from you.
But I don't have the endurance for bullshit that I used to have before.
Weed helps.
Does it?
You have no idea. When Cat Williams says there's a chemical in weed called fuck it, Man, let me tell you, there's so much fucking in my system. I am pretty fucking happy right now.
Well, look, man, this is you're saying the reason why I don't do weed. I got so much natural fuck it that if I had more fuck it, it'd be
You'd be
bad
dead.
for me. Yeah.
I get it.
Like I
get
can't.
it.
I'll be over my limit of fuck it if I smoke weed.
Mm.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship.